YouTubers, and Merry Christmas. This is a kind of a different video. It's not a beer review because it's not beer. This is a little, I guess, tribute to Sweden and to Scandinavian Christmas traditions. Because this is some stuff that was sent to me from Johan in Sweden. It's some traditional Swedish Christmas drinks called Julmust, which is basically unfermented wort, or a more traditional sense. It's basically a drink that kids and adults drink during Christmas without alcohol, but it's got hops and malt in it, which is just, it's like unfermented. So that's very different. And then they use like spices and stuff. I've been told by subscribers that they're similar to something like root beer. I thought at first it would be something like the Danish differen, which is a very low ABV beer that we drink around Christmas and kids drink as well. It's like 1% alcohol, and we let kids drink it in Denmark, and apparently some people in the world think that's fucking crazy, but you know, that's our tradition. And I got some Danish Christmas cookies. This is Bonkær. Talked about them a lot. We got differen, which is, I think they have them in like Germany and places too. Pfeffernüsse or something like that. It's like holiday cookies. And then these bad boys, which Johan also sent, which is Julmust, which is a traditional, he said, Swedish candy. We get it in Denmark too, actually, every Christmas. It's basically like Santa marshmallows. And they're really good. It's got like a strawberry type flavor to it. This is the traditional Julmust you send. Soy nuts, and it's their Julmust. And this is apparently like a regular Julmust, because these two are quite different, because they're like artisanal Julmusts that are aged in oak barrels. It says natural aromas from malt and hop aromas and stuff. So it's kind of like, I guess, a soda almost. Which is, I'm looking forward to. I've never had Julmust, so this should be interesting. And I've been told by my Swedish subscribers that this is some awesome stuff. So let's try this one first. And I'm going to be sharing this with my family because I'm not going to be able to drink all those myself. But it smells interesting. It smells spicy, but almost like some berry sweetness to it. It smells kind of soda. I can see the root beer comparison to it. Like caramelly and sweet. Let's give it a taste. Not something I've tasted before. It is almost like root beer. It's just sweeter. It's got that like kind of spicy root beer flavor, but it also has like a spiced flavor that reminds me a little bit of like glögg or mulled wine. It's almost got like a malty beery flavor to it, which is weird, combined with soda. Unlike anything I've ever had before. So that was the soy nuts Julmust, the traditional, I guess, Julmust. These are the two I'm really looking forward to trying, because they're barrel aged for 6 months. Let's see. Nygårda, Svenska Smaker, Julmust Vintage Oak 2014, aged 6 months in bourbon barrels. So that actually has a head. That actually kind of looks like a beer. Come on. Yeah, it smells similar to this. I'm not getting much of the bourbon oak. There is a little bit of it. Smells pretty interesting. There's also a generic spice flavor. Wow, that is weird. That's like almost drinking alcohol-free Coke and bourbon. That is... I think this would be good for mixing, actually, if you like doing mixed drinks. It's got that same spicy, almost malty type flavor mixed with Coca-Cola type flavor and a fruity berry almost flavor. But you have like a dry, oaky finish to it. So I got the rum version for it that's aged in the rum-aged Julmust. Basically the same as the bourbon. It's the same producer, and it looks exactly the same. It kind of looks like a beer. Oh, wow, it smells like rum. The other one was like subtle bourbon character. This is a sharp, this almost smells like rum and Coke. Okay, this smells interesting. Wow, that is delicious. That is really good. I love rum. I like bourbon as well too, but that wasn't as pronounced. This is really pronounced. This works really well together. It's got like a sweet, rummy, sugary flavor with that kind of almost Coke and a jammy fruitiness to it almost. Off camera, I paired it a little with the Julmust, the candy from Sweden, from Cloetta. They're good, but I think they're better on their own. And again, I'm not too big on sweets, like candies and stuff like that. I prefer like Christmas cookies. And I actually think something like this, which is called bonke, which is like a spiced Christmas cookie, pairs really well with the Julmust. I want to give a big thanks to Johan for sending this one out. I definitely say of the three, the rum is my favorite, then the bourbon, and then the soy nuts is my least favorite. Also, again, I never really drank soft drinks. The only time I usually drink soft drinks is when I'm hungover. Other than that, I don't really drink soft drinks. I prefer like having a beer, or just one beer, or something like that, or just even water. But those are really cool, and I could see them as good kind of mixers for the holiday. Like, you can serve it to the kids, but if you have some adults at the table, maybe pour in a little dram of like a rum or a whiskey or something like that. Fun video to do, guys. A little different from what I usually do, but hope all you guys have a Merry Christmas or whatever you celebrate. Happy holidays, and I'm not gonna say, well, I'll pour a little and say cheers to you guys, and then see you guys in a beer review. I'm gonna finish this off with the rest of my family because they actually seem to really enjoy it, especially also these two. So cheers, guys, and happy Christmas.